Okay, so we are on Last Dollar Road. It's a shortcut between Ridgway and Telluride. It's a dirt road, four-wheel drive, and on this road is this old cabin. It's from the movie True Grit.
Well, come to see a fat old man sometime. Yeah! Yeah!
We didn't make it all the way down Last Dollar Road, but this is a 21-mile long road and it climbs to approximately elevation 10,500 feet. But I am suffering from elevation sickness right now, so my energy level is pretty low. But this is a fantastic shortcut to get into Telluride. We're just not going to make it there this trip. We've been on the road about 20 days so far, and I just really need to rest. But I definitely had planned to do this entire road and spend the day into Telluride. This would have been a great excursion for us. It is day 3 here at Ridgway State Park in Ridgway, Colorado. And I am finally up, feeling much better from my little bout of altitude sickness and ready to start our day. Today we are going into Ouray and we're going to ride the $1 Million Highway, and I'm going to show you around this campsite a little bit. We are headed into Ouray, which is about 25 minutes from Ridgway State Park. Fred, yesterday, what was it that guy at the check-in station told you about people moving in to Telluride?
Yes, he said the billionaires moved into Telluride, forcing the millionaires to move down to Ridgway to disrupt the lives of the working folks down here.
So this is downtown Ouray, also known as the Little Switzerland of America. It sits at around elevation 7,800 feet, and it's in a natural box canyon. The population here is only around 900 residents, and it was originally founded as a mining town in 1875. It's named after Chief Ouray, who was an Ute leader known for diplomacy during the 1870s. This is historic Main Street, and just about all of Main Street is a National Historic District. There are a lot of fun things to do here in Ouray. You can visit the Box Canyon Falls, which we're going to do in just a few minutes. You can relax at the Ouray Hot Springs. They have one of those ferratas, you know, with the iron rungs and the cables along a gorge. You can hike to Cascade Falls. There is a silver mine here. Of course, you've got the access to the $1 Million Highway, and there's a museum. That's the town of Ouray down there. We are now up on the $1 Million Highway. That's Ouray. Ouray. Yeah, it's a great view of the city. Yeah. Okay, so let's see what this $1 Million Highway is like. The $1 Million Highway is one of the most scenic, thrilling mountain roads in America. It has sheer cliffs with no guardrails and massive views. The most famous stretch of the highway is the 25 miles between Ouray and Silverton. This is where we're at right now. The route crosses 3 passes above 10,000 feet. There's no guardrails on some key sections, and it has these sheer drops. This road was built in 1883, and its origin, the name $1 Million Highway, is disputed. Some say it's because it cost $1 million a mile. Others say the filled dirt contained gold ore, and then some people say because it's the contractor's bid. So there's no real definitive reason why it was named the $1 Million Highway. But this is absolutely breathtaking. So off of $1 Million Highway, this is this Alpine Loop, and it says Engineer Mountain Road, 4x4 vehicles only. Look how rough that looks. It's entering remote area. Wow. And then there's this pretty waterfall right here. We're not going to go all the way into Silverton because we've already spent a couple hours in Silverton on the Durango train. So I think we've seen the most treacherous part of $1 Million Highway, and we're going to turn around and head back towards Ouray and Ridgway. That's beautiful.
Look at that. No guardrails. There's a very unsafe road condition. Someone impaired would be driving off into the canyon.
And you know, when this road is a little bit icy, it's really treacherous. I was afraid that there was going to be ice on it when we were coming through, but there's not.
My concern would also be the road collapsing on the edge.
Right. Erosion.
Exactly.
We've stopped at Box Canyon Falls. I don't know how much of this I can do because of my elevation sickness. I think there's a lot of stairs here, but we're gonna see. Fred can go up the stairs. These little chipmunks, they're not afraid. Look at this. Whoops. Hey, baby. Hi. Hello. Say what?
They're everywhere. Look at the one in the rock.
Oh, look at that. Let's see if I can get its picture. So these are the stairs to Box Canyon Falls. I think it's 100 stairs up and it's very steep. I will not be doing that just because of how heavy I will be breathing and I won't be able to get enough oxygen. I did take another one of those Diamox this morning, so we'll see. Maybe that'll help me. But the lady said that we could go to the falls and it shouldn't be that difficult. Are you going to go up the stairs? I've seen videos of it. It's really pretty.
Yeah, it's okay.
Even this right here is pretty, isn't it? Gas is a little steep right now. It just went up again. It's $4.59 because of the Iran issue. Well, that was our tour of Ouray, a beautiful little town. I'm really not sure how to pronounce it. It's Ouray. I believe it's Ouray, but I'm not 100% sure. So please forgive me if I'm mispronouncing it. But it's a beautiful little town. We really enjoyed it. Loved the Box Canyon Falls. That was the highlight of the trip to Ouray. And now we're heading back towards Ridgway. We are just dying to eat at that True Grit Cafe, and they were closed on Wednesdays, so we couldn't eat there. Today is Thursday, May 13th or 14th, I believe. All right, so we made it to the True Grit Cafe. Wow, this place is quite charming. See all the John Wayne memorabilia? Yeah. Look at this John Wayne quote. It says, "Talk low, talk slow, and don't say too much." Here's an article about True Grit in this town. Oh, there was the girl and John Wayne in the movie. Fred's checking out all the memorabilia in here. I just realized from this poster that Glenn Campbell was in that movie.
Very true, yeah. I think it was his only movie he ever made.
Glenn Campbell? Fred, what did you get?
The big cheeseburger. Thank you.
And I got a sirloin steak, baked potato, and fried okra.
Take a look.
Oh, look at that. That's good to have. It smells great in here. Oh, look at these blue jeans. Those are so cute. Look at all of them. With the embroidery. Look at these. Wow. Love those. Look at this book. That's nice. I'm not sure what kind of fur that is. This is the men's section. Look at this big jacket. That's nice. Oh, it's like suede. That's really pretty. I guess these belts are all made of bison leather. So look at this brochure here. You can have a custom walking tour that tells you about the True Grit memorabilia here for $10. And there's the lady's email that you can contact to get that. And here is all the the spots in town where the movie was filmed. I think right over here in this park is where they had the gallows where the 3 men were hanged. And the guy in the middle that was hung was Tonto. What was Tonto's real name?
J. Silver Hills.
What was it?
J. Silver Hills.
And he was the guy they said in the middle, right?
Yes.
That was hung.
About to be lynched.
Fred's giving my leftover steak and potato to the dogs. I couldn't eat it all. I'm sure they will appreciate it. We're going to go tour this ranch museum here in Ridgway.
Let's go in there to that museum first.
Look at this backdrop. Look at all these snow-capped mountains. Oh, Ridgway Railroad Museum. Free and it's open. This is a caboose. And it has these little informational signs that tells you all about it. This caboose was built in 1886. So in the caboose, the conductor lived. It had beds in here and a desk and a stove and a sink. Oh look, you can see the beds. So that's inside the caboose. I've never seen inside a caboose like that. And then over here, let's see what we're walking on. Oh, this must be a passenger car. I wonder if the door's open.
No, try to.
That's really nice. Here is the passenger car. Rio Grande Southern. Built in 1880. Oh, I guess it was restored. Here's what it looked like before it was restored. Pretty rough looking. And the inside. What's that? A little self-guided tour of the Ridgway Railroad Museum.
Yep. Okay. Why don't we go to the museum next door?
Okay.
That's
So this is the Ouray County Ranch History Museum. Is that an old jail car?
That's a jail wagon used in the movie.
Look at that. Could you imagine being put in a jail and back there and them carrying you away with horses?
All right, get out of the way. Back up. Back up. Stand up. Come on now.
What's this old thing? A carriage?
It's a sleigh. It has skids on it.
Oh, it does. It's a sleigh. Huh. All right, so I think that we are very likely going to head back to the campsite. This is site 267 right to my right. We're in site 265. But these sites on my right-hand side are adjacent to the river. That's 269. They all have concrete pads, water, sewer, electric. 271. That's a really nice site. That's a nice site too. That's got a beautiful tree, 273. That's my favorite site right there. You could probably see right down the river there. I prefer the back end sites with our camper. I guess most people prefer these pull-throughs. 274, that's nice. You can see this little lake down there. It's really pretty. But this is a good site, 276. It backs up to this little lake. That's really pretty. And then this one would too, 278. And there's a little trail right there that leads up to the restroom, showers, and laundry facility. That's site 280. But that's that facility right there in that building. Really nice amenities there. This is a really nice park. I'll go up this way and show you this amenity building. Or they call it a camper services building. But let's look at our campsite is the Cow Poo Chung or something like that. But look over here at these other camping areas. I'm not sure which ones those are. Okay, so here's this facility here. I'll take you in there. Fred, yesterday when I wasn't feeling well, came up here and did all of our laundry. It was a lot. They have a nice little kiddie area. The views here are really pretty. This must be the laundry area. I've not been in here yet. Hopefully there's no one in there. Oh yeah. Very nice. What's this? Oh, one of these little book libraries filled with books. Let me show you the restroom facilities. They're pretty nice. And the showers, coin-operated showers. But still, it's pretty clean in here. There are these magpie birds everywhere around here. We do not have these in Florida. Their wings have blue tips on them. And someone said they're really smart, like a crow. But look at this, they're beautiful. Oh, I can see the blue. Look, he's going to my bike. This is definitely the closest I've gotten to one. Isn't that something? They're all over the place here. Come here, baby. The fat little bird. We've seen so many little animals here. When we were riding on that last dollar road, we saw a porcupine. I tried to get it, but it was too quick. We saw a beaver and a big beaver community. And there's little chipmunks everywhere. As a matter of fact, Fred just told me he was sitting outside of our camper reading a book and a chipmunk ran between his legs, then turned around and stopped and looked at him. Right behind this community camper amenities building, there's a path that you can take that will take you down to this little lake, and I think you could even walk around the little lake. But if you turn left here, it'll take you right back to our camper. Pacochupuk Campground. That's where we are. I like the side where we are because it's right next to the river. Even though it's a little hard to see it, you can still hear it. To my right is 238. To my left is 239. Look at the beautiful view here. Here's another restroom facility, but there are no showers in there. To my left here is 249. This looks like a pretty private site to my right, 251. That looks pretty nice. And this one looks really nice. Very private, 254. There is a dumpster right there, but it's not that close. You can see the snow-capped mountains right there in the background. So it's really beautiful views all the way around. Even right back here are more snow-capped mountains. And then here's our little camper with Fred sitting out there with the 2 dogs. Well, that completes my campground tour. Well, my dinner tonight, banana, strawberry yogurt, and granola bar. Yummy. We spent a few minutes this morning getting the camper cleaned out, and we are almost finished packing up. We're ready to move on from Ridgway State Park. We really enjoyed it here. This is a fantastic state park. I believe this is our 5th park so far in Colorado. Please check out the previous videos. We're here for another 4 weeks, hopefully, if we can stay gone from home that long. I know we got pretty homesick at this site, even though it was a great site. We missed Telluride. I hated that we missed Telluride, but I just couldn't help it. And you know, maybe some other time we'll be able to pick that up. But thank you so much for watching. Stick with us. Please subscribe if you have not. And I hope that you get a chance to visit this state park. The town of Ridgway is great. Ouray was great. That last dollar road was so much fun. And then the $1 Million Highway was just amazing. Thanks again for watching. Talk to you soon. Bye. Okay, so we are all hooked up. We're ready to roll out of Ridgway State Park, and we are headed to Elk Creek Campground. And from there, we're going to tour the Black Canyon of the Gunnison National Park. So stick with us. Bye.